for his talk on translating AI and ML research into industry-scale innovations. Dr. Maram is a visionary leader who has been at the forefront of building bridges between academia, research, industry, and policy, enabling the digital transformation of society and industry alike. Through his leadership role, he has been instrumental in promoting emerging technologies, digital skilling, and innovation ecosystems, nurturing thousands of young professionals and entrepreneurs to embrace technology-driven opportunities. His contributions extend globally, reflecting his commitment to advancing digital education and innovations as a tool for sustainable growth. He will be delivering a keynote on translating AI and ML research into industry-scale innovation, a subject of immense relevance as we collectively work towards moving cutting-edge research from the laboratory into practical large-scale applications. With this brief note, may I now invite Dr. Maram for his insights on the topic, and may I request him to limit his talk to 35 minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thanks for that wonderful introduction. And thanks to the entire team at CSIR NIIT for inviting me to be part of these Golden Jubilee celebrations and to talk about our story, what exactly from academia to industry, how transformation happened. Thanks to entire team, starting from director, Dr. Ramesh, and the other wonderful hospitality team to receive us, to make us more comfortable. So what I'm going to talk in the next 30 minutes, I know the most difficult talk is before the lunch. So I can understand, and I think Dr. Ramesh already given a signal. So it is going to be around 25 to 30 minutes, what I'm going to share, my learnings and what exactly we done. So as the slide shows, I'm the founder chairman of Vision Digital India, which is a 1 decade old organization, mainly into skilling and collaborating with universities, colleges, and multiple institutions on training on advanced technology, especially on the STEM technologies, starting from analytics to digital marketing to all this kind of stuff we done in the last 10 years of transforming closely around a lakh student across India and also in other countries. So now coming to specific to this particular conference, I would like to speak something special which related to AI. So as you can able to understand from morning, a lot of speakers spoke about AI. So AI is not just in a future, it's India's opportunity. So I will give you that thoughts why AI is going to be India's opportunity and how we can benefit out of artificial intelligence, how one can take it to advantage. So here coming to our story, the mission which you are showing on that slide, this is a mission we developed. It's called AI Training Mission, first in its kind. So this is developed by one of the engineering student who is 21 years old, who went to do his project. During that project, they asked, what exactly you want to do during this project? So he said, in the last 3.5 years in college, they were teaching only theory of AI. So I want to do something, connect and develop a product which is more into practicality. So that's how the idea came, and it was funded, and the product was developed. Product was launched just 100 days back. This product was launched by 100 days back by none other than Dr. Sita Raman, who is the chairman of All India Council of Technical Education, in a grand function. So from there, we were thinking how this product can be moved into the next level, because we were not having a very great marketing team, which normally all multinational companies or Indian companies put. And this, we want to do it something little differently, without marketing, without kind of a promotion, social media things, and that kind of a stuff. We want to do as plain as a knowledge concept sharing idea, So we were reaching all the educational institutions, some of the top universities in the country. So the first AI lab, that is called Center of Excellence, was started in Manipal, Mahe. So that's how the journey started. Then today, in last 100 days, the same mission, the mission I'm going to share you what exactly this mission. So this is an AI training mission, looks like a simple computer. This mission can be carried, it comes in a suitcase. This can be carried anywhere, and it doesn't require internet because everything is preloaded there. So it requires a minimal power where you can connect with the drones, you can connect with robots, you can connect with all the equipment which is required, necessary into particular specialization. For example, if I am talking in healthcare, you can give a kind of a practical orientation on healthcare. If you are talking to the engineering students, it is more to the engineering students. If you are talking about fashion technology students, it is related to fashion technology. So all accessory equipment can be combined with this mission. So this mission got a lot of ports which support to connect with LED, LCD, smart board. So this we done an extensive study and launched, and today we are extremely happy to say that this product we installed in 100 places, 100 missions are placed in last 100 days. And when we started this mission, we were telling people who contacted us that we can able to deliver this mission in 4 to 5 days. And that's how we delivered. But today we are telling it takes 1 month to deliver. So that is the book, what we have, the order book. So it's all, what I'm trying to say is, like, if the product is good, if the product innovation is good, definitely market takes that product in a bigger level, because we've seen multiple things in earlier also and present also. You don't require so much promotion, you don't require so much reach, and you need not to spend a large amount of money in marketing. What you require is a beautiful product, a good product, a reasonable product. So that's how the USP was developed on developing this product. Now, when we are talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat and talking about self-reliance, where by 2047 we want to become #1 nation, where today we are a 4th largest economy in India with 1.4 billion people. As every speech people keep talking, where 60% of our population is the young population, where you have a better opportunities and better reach and better growth rate, where my previous speakers were telling about how developing products in India. So the next move is we setting up and launching the factory, our first factory in India, where this product is manufactured and labeled as made in India product and can be given at a most affordable price. Where today when we are talking and we launched, why the delay was happening is because of the tariffs. So most of the things which installed in this mission are imported one. So we put a CPU, we put a GPU, we put a processor, everything is imported. So now we are trying to outsource these most of the things and build this as a India mission, and thereby we can reach large number of people across India. So now coming to this, I think most of you people might have seen the birthday celebration of our Honorable Prime Minister. So that day we run a small kind of a theme, or what you can say, a dedication, saying that we named after this mission as a AI Modi. AI Modi. So AI Modi is artificial intelligence mission of digital India. Mission of digital India. So that's how the campaign started, and I'm extremely happy today. I'm in this institute where the president of this CSIR is our Honorable Prime Minister. So definitely today, when you look at what happening around us today, when you talk about the latest, kind of H-1B visa, where the Trump increased up to $1 lakh US, where the entire IT sector is going to get impact, where the tariffs which the American government putting on us and other countries is difficult to import or export or do the internationalization. But today when you look at this kind of products, so what the advantage what we have is Today we have largest education system in the country. We have 1150 universities in India. We have closely around 52,000 institutions, the colleges, and 4.5 to 5 million schools, the primary schools. So which all together we have the largest student population in the country with more than 400 million students. So that itself is more than enough to supply this mission and to reach to the people. So that's how we started another campaign called AI on Wheels. So what exactly AI on Wheels? This is just rolled out recently, and we are going to start this AI Wheels mission in a bigger way, in a bigger spectrum across India, where the same mission which I showed is installed in the wheels, the truck, where you have one side entire truck is open, you have a LED, so where this vehicle goes with one trainer, with one driver to all the government schools, the nearby area, where every day they educate on AI, giving a practical orientation, at least 100 students. That is the mission of the AI on Wheels, where we want to spread awareness. One of my previous speaker was telling India is the number one in the country on AI skills. So today, with these kind of things, initiatives, I think definitely India will be a leader always in AI, and whatever we are talking about reaching number one 2047 can be reached with AI, because the kind of scope the artificial intelligence today having is, we cannot able to count how the future is. So the number one company today is NVIDIA, which became number one in a very shortest duration when you compare with companies like IBM, which is having more than 108 years of experience, and having a companies like Microsoft, Google, Meta, Apple. These kind of companies are there, and with this stiff competition, a company which is purely core focus on AI is able to reach. And the same way today, I think you people might have read in the newspapers and seen the richest guy today in the world is not who? Who is the richest man in this world now? No, it's not Elon Musk. Elon Musk is overtaken by the Oracle chief just a week back. So all this happened in a overnight, where the Oracle announced that they are investing largely on AI, and they are investing largely in the companies like Intel. So where the market is taken up in a positive way, and one single day, the 32% hike in the Oracle share price, and he became a number one in the world, the richest man in the world. So that is the kind of a scope what AI can able to do. And from AI, we are just going to launch in a few days the first semiconductor trainer, with taking the kind of how we are able to develop product in a shorter duration. Now we want to develop a product which is purely into the semiconductor training. I think most of you people know now the India focus is on semiconductor, and there is a huge scope for this semiconductor industry, because with the 1.4 billion people, so my previous speaker was talking about having 2 SIMs. Now you see people carrying 3 mobiles with the multiple SIMs. So every today when I talk about 8 billion people in this world, having on average 2 devices with them. And in India, especially country like in India, where middle class is exploring and the growth is so fast in all the sectors, and middle class earnings are increasing. So the digital devices acquiring is becoming more. Today, the people are standing in queue the last 2 days, more than 18 hours, 20 hours to buy iPhone. That is the kind of craze we created in the people mindset. So to build these all phones, today the Google is planning to set up their factory, the Google Pixel phones. So all this requires chips. But till today, India is not having a capability to build the chips. We are importing, and we are mainly depending on other countries where they are putting sanctions on us. So why not us? So that's how the Semicon recently, 10 days back, which happened in Delhi, focused on semiconductor industry, setting up semiconductor manufacturing plants across India. And a lot of investors, a lot of global players come to India to invest on semiconductor, but we don't have a skilled manpower to manufacture the semiconductor. So that's how we take Envision Digital India mission to start a semiconductor training mission where we can include this as a center of excellence in leading universities and colleges, where we would like to train students on semiconductor. Thereby, the semiconductor boom can be captured, and definitely we can able to support the mission of semiconductor to reach larger population. So now, when we are talking about AI, giving the examples of NVIDIA, giving examples of Oracle, so maybe today the market size of AI is not that much big what we are talking, but in the next 5 years, is going to the completely AI driven economy. So you talk about any sector, whether it is not only on the computers, not only on the IT, not only in the healthcare, pharma, legal, tourism, travel, cement, manufacturing, you name the industry which is going to influence by AI. And AI scope for the next 5 years is reaching a 20 trillion. So when I'm talking about 20 trillion, which is equivalent to the some of the larger economies, you combine with all the Germany, India, Japan, UK, Russia, you combine all these, that is the size of 20 trillion. That is what we are going to make through AI in the next 5 years. And as rightly told the earlier speakers today, with a talented pool of people in India, we are a #1 in AI skills. Why not take this opportunity to become #1 in AI itself? When the 20 trillion opportunity is in front of us, when we are struggling to reach 4 trillion in the last 5 years, to reach to the fourth largest with the 4 trillion, where the company which I quoted, NVIDIA, itself is a 4.5 trillion, which is much bigger than 190 countries' economy of this world. So one company, which is not very old company, which can able to reach with the AI power, the 4.5 trillion, with the 1.4 billion, we are talking people with 400 million students, what we are talking. Why not we can able to become a #1 in AI and take this opportunity? And definitely with AI supporting with multiple things, like when I'm talking about semiconductors and when I'm talking about the quantum computing and wonderful things, what things are happening across us. And with these new sanctions and with new things, definitely I think India got better opportunity than any country in this world, because if you look at today, the current scenario itself, the Fortune 500 companies across the world, out of that, more than 150 companies are having the heads who heads these companies are Indians. So that is the power of India. That is the reason today everyone is looking at India as an opportunity. And if we don't take that opportunity into a better way to do much bigger things, I think we are going to miss the great time, the momentum in the world, what in front of us. So now, when it comes to the AI and when it comes to the semiconductor, so now the major role, what happens is the education system, because once you have a knowledgeable people, when you have a knowledge in front of us, then you can do the miracles. So that's how some of the stronger nations today, when you talk about the China, when you talk about US, when you talk about Japan or Germany, the secret of their success is only the skilled manpower which they have. So that manpower is with us, because when I'm talking about the youngest population advantage, the demographic dividend what India got, no other country got. When I compare with the US, when I compare with China and Japan and Germany, where it is a reverse. The 60% of the population of their countries are the old people above 55. Where I am talking about out of 1.4 billion people in India, 60% is below 30. So that is the advantage, and the future is with that demographic dividend. So if we don't take that demographic dividend in a right way of skilling these people in a right approach and creating innovations. So what I'm trying to say is that creating the innovation in the campuses. So like how institute like CSIR with 84 years of leadership, transformation, innovations with a large number of scientists of different divisions and different ideas, how they are making the things better. Why not we take India into that level from education? Because you have a better experiences, you have a better examples of how education institutions transformed some of the biggest companies in this world. So you keep hearing about Stanford, you can keep hearing about Harvard, Wharton, Oxford, where some of the best companies are created from these universities. Some of the best products are created from these universities. When we are talking about the COVID, so the COVID vaccine is created from Oxford University. So that's how the transformation happens in the university setup. So the same way, I think understanding the problem and creating that impact on training can able to be a best way where we can able to reach to what the India dream. And research is the only one weapon which we have in front of us. Today, when you look at the research funding in India, which is the poorest when compared than all advanced countries. Today, we don't spend more than 0.5% of our GDP into research. If we can able to increase that into the 2%, I think you see the magic and you can see the innovations and you can see the so many new developments. So that is what all advanced countries done practically. So R&D expenditure, R&D innovation can be developed in that way where you can have a better things. So like how the innovative pipeline, where how the prototypes and how things happening. So the best thing is what today we have a lot of funding which is available. That is what from morning people were talking about 10,300 crore available. India AI mission, the first company which got funding is more than 250 crores, a Bangalore company which is just 3-year-old. So today you have so many funding opportunities available for a people, for innovations. So that is what required today to make India as one of the country which can able to do wonders. So the last thing what I want to tell is educate, empower, elevate India through AI. So this is the only one thing, the advantage currently what we have in front of us. If we can able to take the weapon through AI, then India is the destination for the future. And thank you very much, and looking forward for a collaborations, and we are looking forward collaboration with CSIR where to develop this product into the next level, to upgrade, to create much bigger thing, because today market is bigger. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Dr.